Well, my experience this week, I came into it with expectations, and they were not only met, they were far exceeded. I think when you do something like this, now that I am towards the end of the week, now I realize that having expectations is sometimes not good, and it's far beyond anything I could have ever imagined in so many different capacities, not just one thing. I just cannot put my finger on just one thing. It's just, I feel like maybe without one thing, the whole puzzle wouldn't have been complete. So every single thing that we experienced this week, from the healers to the food, everything was just amazing and beyond my wildest expectations. Being without my phone this week has been incredible, not only because we're just so used to being tied to these things, but I don't think we would have had the full experience of everything that is to offer at Nada Brahma if we had the distractions from the outside world. And I'm really learning a lot going forward, going home. I'm really looking forward to continuing, only using my devices when they absolutely are needed, because I feel like in this day and age especially, our devices use us more than we use our devices. And I felt like we got back to our ancestral roots when we could only have conversations with other human beings and learning lessons from nature and everything around us, and not the outside circumstances. So that was one of my favorite parts of everything, was just leaving the outside world right where it's at. I feel the integration process was very unique in that it didn't feel like it was a part of a curriculum, and it didn't feel forced. We had meetings and everything, but we all got to speak from our heart. We weren't being asked a specific question or anything, and especially with Carlos, just having conversations in one-on-one situations, whether it was down at the river or around the dinner table, just constant integration, even without even realizing you're integrating. And not only just with the staff here, but the other people that I'm here with at the retreat, just being able to talk to them about their experiences and learning about their life, and just going back and forth with that human connection. It's just a constant integration, I feel like. I'm very excited about the growth that Nada Brahma will be experiencing, not only because I'm so passionate about conservation and wildlife conservation, but the way we cut down trees and the way that we treat the planet, it takes so many people to create so much damage, and one person or one organization, it might seem on the surface that it's something small, but they're gonna make an impact. And so not only just for the planet's sake, but for Nada Brahma's sake too, expansion and growing and giving people a place that they feel comfortable to come to, like you said, for generations, and not only heal, but reconnect with the land. And it's never a bad thing to grow. And as beautiful as this place is, you never want to put yourself in a box, and you always want to be able to grow and help more people, because the people that have already been helped by Nada Brahma is already just mind-blowing. But just to think that more and more and more people can be helped and the planet can be saved, that's just, to me, that's deep to me. Well, that's absolutely right. The retreat starts when we go home. And when I came here, and even for the first few days, I thought maybe I wouldn't be ready to go back to the quote-unquote real world yet. But something happened last night, and I kind of had an epiphany where, yes, I want to stay maybe longer in Costa Rica and integrate more, but part of me is just so excited to not only go home and hug my family, but start implementing all the things that I learned here. I mean, I know I could do that from anywhere, but the real, like you said, the real work starts when we get home, and I'm just so ready to take everything from nutrition to, you know, disconnecting from the devices to observing not only my thoughts but my actions and people around me's actions, and I'm super excited. I never want to leave Costa Rica when I come because this is my favorite place in the world, but I cannot wait to go out and make a difference in not only the world but in my family and in my personal life.